Democrats won major victories in the 2025 elections, with Abigail Spanberger in Virginia and Mickey Sherrill in New Jersey both winning governorships by over 13 points, signaling a strong rebound for the party. A third major win came from Zohran Mamdani's election as New York City mayor, reflecting a mix of centrist and progressive energy with the Democratic ranks. The results underscore Republican struggles to separate from President Trump's low approval ratings, as GOP candidates in both Virginia and New Jersey failed to outperform him. Democrats showed renewed support among Latino, Black, and young voters, while regaining ground in affluent suburbs, key shifts that reversed 2024 trends favoring Republicans. Additional Democratic successes in California, Pennsylvania, and Georgia bolstered the party's momentum ahead of the 2026 midterms, though internal divisions between centrists and progressives remain. President Trump in 2025 speculated about a possible third term, but later acknowledged the Constitution prohibits it under the 22nd Amendment. Debates over presidential term limits date back to the Founding Fathers, with Jefferson advocating a one-term limit to prevent dictatorship and Hamilton favoring long or even life terms to ensure stability. The two-term tradition was reinforced by George Washington and maintained until Theodore Roosevelt and later Franklin D. Roosevelt challenged it, with FDR winning a third and fourth term. The 22nd Amendment, ratified in 1951, formally limited presidents to 2 elected terms to prevent the rise of potential authoritarian leaders. While loopholes have been theorized, the amendment and historical precedent emphasize the importance of constitutional and personal restraint to uphold democratic norms. President Trump met with Chinese leader Xi Jinping and agreed to lower tariffs on China from 20% to 10% after receiving assurances that Beijing would take strong action to curb the export of fentanyl precursor chemicals. The agreement marks one of the most direct U.S.-China efforts yet to address the deadly opioid crisis that has claimed hundreds of thousands of American lives. Trump's strategy links economic incentives to law enforcement cooperation, using tariffs as leverage to secure tangible commitments from China and Mexico. While past administrations struggled to sustain Chinese cooperation, Trump's tougher negotiating style and public pressure appear to have prompted more serious engagement from Beijing. The administration is now forming joint working groups with Chinese officials to track progress, reflecting Trump's focus on accountability and measurable results in international agreements. President Trump deployed about 150 National Guard troops to Memphis as part of a joint federal and state effort to combat crime, receiving a notably warm reception compared to previous deployments in other cities. Many local residents and business owners have expressed relief and gratitude, saying the Guard's presence has brought a sense of safety and calm to areas long plagued by violence. While some city leaders voiced concerns about military involvement, Memphis Mayor Paul Young has cooperated with the initiative, balancing local sensitivities with the need for security. Early signs suggest the strategy is helping. Residents report fewer shootings, calmer nights, and greater public confidence in law enforcement. The Trump administration and Tennessee Governor Bill Lee say the mission will continue as long as it takes to restore order and stability in Memphis. President Trump's 6-day Asia tour was marked by golden symbolism, as leaders across the region used gold-themed gifts and ceremonies to honor his leadership and align with his signature Golden Age message. The trip underscored Trump's growing influence abroad, with allies like Japan and South Korea eager to strengthen partnerships and celebrate America's renewed strength under his administration. Trump emphasized that the U.S. is entering a golden age of prosperity and global standing, reinforcing his image as a confident and business-minded statesman. Asian leaders responded enthusiastically, presenting Trump with gold crowns, medals, and mementos that highlighted their respect and cooperation with Washington's vision. As Trump prepares to meet China's Xi Jinping, the tour showcased his ability to project American power and charm allies through both diplomacy and symbolism. Foreign leaders have increasingly gone to great lengths to welcome President Trump, hosting elaborate ceremonies and praising his role in global diplomacy. Trump's assertive foreign policy and economic leverage have encouraged nations to strengthen ties with the U.S. and engage more seriously on trade and defense. His recent trip to Malaysia featured high-level symbolism and a peace agreement between Cambodia and Thailand, highlighting his influence in regional stability. Leaders across Asia have expressed admiration for Trump's boldness and results-oriented approach, with some even suggesting him for a Nobel Peace Prize. As Trump continues his tour through Japan and South Korea, many countries appear eager to deepen alliances and investment with Washington under his leadership. President Donald Trump and Chinese leader Xi Jinping met for the first time in 6 years, agreeing to cut U.S. tariffs on Chinese goods from 20% to 10%, a key step toward easing trade tensions. In return, China pledged to crack down on fentanyl precursor chemicals, ease rare earth export limits, and buy major quantities of U.S. soybeans, seen as a win for American farmers. The deal provides short-term relief and sets the stage for continued cooperation on trade and technology, though deep strategic rifts remain. Analysts called it a pragmatic breakthrough, crediting Trump for extracting meaningful concessions while maintaining strong U.S. leverage. Rating the session a 12 out of 10, Trump praised Xi as a great leader and confirmed plans for reciprocal visits in 2026, signaling renewed optimism for a broader trade deal. Health Secretary Robert F. Kennedy Jr., age 71, has drawn widespread attention for his habit of working out in jeans, from Gold's Gyms to the Pentagon Athletic Center. Despite the impracticality, experts warn about chafing and restricted movement. Kennedy regularly exercises in denim, including during public challenges and hikes. His wife, actress Cheryl Hines, says the choice stems from convenience, as he often goes straight from walking his dogs or hawks to the gym without changing clothes. Kennedy's preferences for cotton over synthetic athletic wear also reflects environmental concerns about microplastics and PFAS in typical workout fabrics. While fitness professionals question the comfort, some fans see his denim workouts as a confident, no-frills display of toughness and authenticity.